Hey y'all, I'm Mandy and this is Mandy in the Making. Today we're gonna make 3 really yummy meals. So if you are new to my channel, I just do 3 different dinners each week. I compile them into one video for y'all so that it will give you some dinner inspiration. If you were stuck in a dinner rut like we used to be, this should help you out. This week's meals, the theme is super easy and crowd pleasing. All 3 of these meals I think your family are gonna love. Tonight's meal is buffalo cheeseburger tater tot casserole. Gracie, are you gonna love it? She's like, I know it has cheese, so yes.
How easy is this?
How easy is it?
How easy can it be?
Well, you could buy already shredded cheese, but y'all know I have this really great cheese shredder, so I'm gonna shred my cheese. I'm gonna chop up some onions and mince some garlic, and that's it. Then we're headed over to the stove. The recipe calls for 3 cloves of garlic. I had 2 large cloves and a couple of small cloves. We need 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. So I'm gonna do this. It might help if I scoot that there. I'm gonna do this entire block. This large cast iron skillet heating up to about medium-high heat. You want to use either an oven-safe skillet or you're just gonna have to cook everything in a skillet and then transfer it over to a baking dish. I do have the oven preheating to 375. Now that this is up to temperature, I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the bottom. We're gonna put in 1 pound of lean ground beef. I'm gonna add a little more olive oil to the skillet because I do want to add in my onions and my garlic. While this is cooking, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. While our ground beef is still cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and measure out 3/4 a cup of our buffalo sauce. So I don't have to drain any grease because this was 93.7. So now I'm gonna add in some rotel, some diced tomatoes with green chilies. My grocery store subbed and gave me the kind with no salt added. That's why I added a little extra salt in the beginning. Let's add in our buffalo sauce, 3/4 a cup. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this off because this is all gonna go in the oven for 30 minutes. It doesn't need to be on any longer. All right, do we arrange them all pretty? It's gonna get covered with cheese. I'm thinking I just throw them on here and just kind of even them out.
That's what I think.
Yeah. This is a 28-ounce bag of frozen tater tots. I'm just gonna try to get them as much in a single layer as possible. This is going in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes uncovered. And then after 30 minutes, we'll add the rest of the cheese on top and just let that melt.
More cheese?
More cheese.
Yum.
It's been 30 minutes. Let's add the remainder of the cheese on top and we're gonna pop it back in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes just until the cheese is completely melted. And then it's gonna be time to eat.
This has all the makings of a great meal.
Yeah, man. It's a crowd pleaser, I think.
Wow. It's a Steven pleaser for sure.
I'm so happy.
Man, that is really good. Really spicy. The buffalo sauce definitely comes through.
Yeah.
It's like a chili. It's like a chili, but just
with tater tots on top.
Tater tots on top.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Okay. Well, I'm excited. Cole is here. He's just not in here yet. He'll be here in just a second, so we'll get his input in just a minute, but I'm gonna give this a try.
Yes, yes, yes.
Just so much yes. So I love this, but I will tell you it is pretty spicy. And for that reason, someone is only giving it one thumbs up. Here we go. I'm not even going there.
One thumbs up.
But he said it's really good. It's just a little too spicy for him. We're also trying a new salad dressing tonight. It's called Big Charlie's. It's like a steakhouse dressing. This is new to me, new to us. Both of these guys love it. Cole, you like it too? And he's usually he wants to eat the Olive Garden kind, but thought we would give this a try, and they love it, so I'm gonna give it a try as well. But if you like spicy, you're going to love this. The older Cole gets, the less he likes spicy, not like over the top spicy. This is like making my nose run spicy. It's good, y'all. Okay, for our second meal this week, I'm really excited because we pretty much had all of the ingredients on hand for this recipe. Same for last night and same for tomorrow night. This week I really worked on finding things that I already had in my pantry and making my meal plan around that. Tonight's recipe only takes just a few minutes. It's all in one pot, kind of. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a turkey skillet recipe, but first we're going to cook the brown rice, and I'm just gonna do it in the Instant Pot. The recipe calls for 3 cups of cooked brown rice, so that's about 1 cup of uncooked brown rice. I'm gonna add in 1 cup of water. Okay, so for brown rice, you do this a little bit differently. I'm going to do high pressure for 15 minutes, and then we'll let it slow release for 5 minutes. For this recipe, we need 1 onion diced, 2 cloves of garlic minced, the last thing that I need to prep is just shred up some cheese. The recipe calls for cheddar cheese, but I had a whole block of Colby Jack that we needed to use, so that's what we're going with. Okay, our brown rice is finishing up in the Instant Pot, so we're gonna get started here on the stove. I'm gonna heat up my large skillet to about medium high. Let that heat up, and then we'll add in our ground turkey. Let's spray the bottom of our skillet with some olive oil spray. Add in 1 pound of lean ground turkey. While this ground turkey is cooking, I'm gonna season it with a little salt and pepper. And we're gonna season it with some of my favorite seasoning, which is Auntie Nono's. I have it linked in the description box if you've never tried it. I highly, highly recommend it. Let's go ahead and add in our onion and our garlic. I hope you're enjoying this video already. If you are, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if this is your first time here, or if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Okay, now we're gonna add in our rice. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. A 4-ounce can of diced green chilies. And half a cup of chicken broth. I'm gonna turn the heat down to about medium-low. Combine all of this. We're almost done. Now let's add in some cheese. So we have these little chili peppers in our Charlie Brown garden, as Stephen calls it. He just chopped one up. We're gonna add it to it just to give it some spice. This is obviously not in the recipe, totally optional. And I've already tasted this. This is very reminiscent of like a white chicken chili. With that being said, I'm gonna add just a little bit of cumin to this.
It looks interesting. I'll give you that.
It's good. I've already tried it, so.
Yeah, I'm ready to give this a try.
It's very comfort foodish.
Oh man. Okay. I'm surprised.
Well, how are you surprised?
I didn't think it was going to taste this good, and you're right. It is very reminiscent of white chicken chili.
Yep.
Turkey is fairly bland.
Yes.
So I was a little concerned about the seasoning, but Auntie Nono's is hitting real hard.
Yeah.
And that cumin.
Yes. Good touch.
I don't know what. That was definitely a stroke of brilliance there.
Thanks.
Because that is so good.
Yeah, I like cumin in, you know, this type of dish, so I figured it would be good.
Man, that is good.
I'm excited.
It's not too spicy. There's not, I mean, you don't.
Even with our pepper that we added in?
Yeah, it's not overwhelming at all.
Good.
And you could probably, we had a little bit of pepper. I would say that's probably a half a teaspoon that we added.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
I mean, if you wanted to kick it up, you could probably add a teaspoon of like red pepper flake or something like that. If you really wanted to make it
or
spicy.
some chopped jalapeno.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a winner. It was like a 20-minute meal, y'all. It doesn't get much simpler. So I'm gonna give it another try, and I'll be back.
Don't leave the cumin out of this.
All right.
I'm impressed. I am impressed.
You've taught me well.
I'm telling you that is definitely a nice.
It is. I have to agree. The cumin sets it off. It just takes it to a whole nother level. I love the Auntie Nono's in there. It gives it enough flavor as well. And then the addition of the cilantro on top just for that pop. It's so good, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a winner turkey dinner. Cole isn't here, but I think he would like it minus the cilantro on top. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, y'all, it's our third meal, which means it's Subbie supper night. Tonight's Subbie supper I've had for a couple of weeks, and we've been wanting to make it, but things have just come up, and I've been so excited. So it's finally the night. It's white chicken enchiladas, and it comes from Stacey. Stacey and her husband have been married for almost 11 years. They live in northern West Virginia. She is a middle school history teacher, and he is a police detective. They have 2 daughters, ages 5 and 9. And Stacey said that one of her favorite things to do over the summer when she's off, because she's a teacher, is to cook more and spend more time with her girls. We're really excited to give this one a try. She doctored it up a little bit, which I love. We're gonna take her recommendations. Let's get started. I need to do is shred cheese. Gracie, what you want? You want some cheese? Get it. That's all the prep I have to do. So if you buy already shredded cheese, you just start assembling. Okay, so what we're gonna do is mix about 1 cup of this cheese with this shredded chicken. You want about 2 cups of shredded chicken. I kind of cheated and used a rotisserie chicken. I didn't cook one, but I think about like 1 large chicken breast will equal about 2 cups of shredded chicken. So we're just gonna take some of the chicken mixture with the cheese and put it here in the middle of one of the tortillas. I got some chicken too, you want that? Oh yeah. Okay, now that I've rolled up all of my enchiladas, we've got our oven, I meant to say this, preheating to 425. Now we're gonna go make the sauce to pour on top of the enchiladas. We're gonna go melt some butter. Okay, now that our butter has melted, we're gonna add in 3 tablespoons of flour, and I'm just gonna whisk it together and cook it for about 1 minute. Okay, it's been about a minute. We're gonna add in 2 cups of chicken broth, and I'm gonna spill it all over the stove because that's what I do. Now we're gonna cook this for like 5 to 8 minutes. We want this to thicken up. It's gonna take a little while. Now that our sauce has thickened up, we're gonna add in about a cup of sour cream. One can of green chilies. We're gonna add some salt and pepper. Now we're gonna add in some stuff that's not in the recipe. First of all, we're gonna add in a pepper from our little garden, just because we like things spicy. And this was a recommendation from Stacey, so we're gonna add about half a teaspoon of garlic powder, about a half a teaspoon of onion powder, and about a half a teaspoon of cumin. Let's stir that together. And then the last thing that Stacey said to add was a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Let's let that melt, and then we're gonna pour this all over our rolled up enchiladas. Okay, y'all, the last thing we're gonna do is just top it with some cheese. This is the rest of that Monterey Jack. You could use cheddar, use whatever you have on hand. Okay, this is going in at 425 for 20 to 25 minutes.
Jumping up and down, excited about this.
Y'all, he forgot to take a picture of the meal before we brought it in here. Like, he's just been so excited. Dad.
What? Yeah. I can't wait. Oh,
the
boy.
excitement is real, y'all.
Sauce looks good. You never disappoint. That is delicious. That white sauce is so cheesy and creamy, and a touch of spice in there. Man, you don't improve on this. I mean, you could probably fix this with anything, whether it's chicken, beef, just really, really, really good.
Well, I'm very excited that you have no words, because I want to eat and I don't want to wait to hear your words. So let me eat. Y'all, I'm with Stephen and Cole. There is nothing to do to improve on this. It's like no other enchiladas I've ever had. This white sauce just is so delicious. It is definitely a crowd pleaser. It's a new favorite.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you, Stacey, for sending this in. Oh my goodness, it was worth the wait. I have a feeling this will not be the last time I make this. Thank y'all for watching another What's for Dinner. I hope you enjoyed it. We sure did. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to join my YouTube family. Hit that red subscribe button before you leave. See y'all next time. Bye. Angle with me.
Why?
Because it shows my 40 chins. Thanks.
Yeah, you got 40 chins.
I got enough of them.
You don't. You're beautiful.
Why, baby?
You're so pretty.
Angle. There we go. There. Hi.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where is smell-o-vision when you need it? Oh, she got her boxing mitts on.
80 minutes? I'm finally getting good at that, and he screams and scares me every time.
I just have to. I love you too much not to aggravate you.
Awesome.